Seeing this, it is your friend Drew Wheeler. Happy to be bringing you a bit of a strange thing. Celebrity Survivor. I have used a wonderful website called BrantSteele, which you can see up in the top right corner of the video. A great survivor simulator. Lots of cool simulators for different games and things. But I'd like to see celebrities play Survivor because I think it would be ridiculous. And if you're looking at this cast right now, I think you can agree that it's going to be ridiculous. Uh, Looking at the Money Tribe, we've got Dustin Diamond, JoJo Siwa, Jose Canseco, Leah Remini, Macy Gray, Mr. T, Omarosa, Ruben Studdard, Shane Dawson, and Tara Reid. On the Power Tribe, we've got Bill Nye, the Science Guy, Dennis Rodman, Kel Mitchell, Melissa Joan Hart, Nancy Grace, Nellie, Paula Dean, Simone Biles, Steve-O, and Trisha Paytas. So it's going to be an interesting season. I hope that you enjoy this. Let's roll right in it. All right, so the tribes are to collect as much supplies as they can from a large ship. However, while the tribes are busy gathering items, several yards from the ship are two color-coded knots. Members from each tribe can choose to dive in and swim to the ropes to untie them. First person to untie their tribe's knots will receive a toolkit. So the Money Tribe wins reward. They got the toolkit, the Money Tribe here. Macy Gray finds the legacy advantage on the ship during the marooning. It can be used either with 13 or 6 are remaining. If the holders voted out, they've got to will it to another player. Obviously, if you're a Survivor fan, you know how the legacy advantage works. But anyway, so the Money Tribe won. Let's take it to the Money Tribe and see what's going on with them. So the Money Tribes got both tribes have a hidden immunity idol at their camp. It's still hidden at the Money Tribe. Macy has a legacy advantage, and it can't be used this round. No alliances have been formed yet. Makes good sense. On the Power Tribe, they're at camp. Nothing really going on there either, so we'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on there in a minute. All right, the immunity challenge is Blue Lagoon Bustle. So it's where you run to the ocean, swim out to the net, climb over it, barrel roll, swim to a platform for keys. Then you solve your puzzle in the form of a captain's wheel. You extend your flag to win. And the Power Tribe, they break their streak. They're not going to lose again. The Power Tribe wins immunity, and I'm curious which of the three would make the captain's wheel. I feel like Bill Nye, the Science Guy, he has to be used for that brain, theoretically. So Power Tribe wins immunity. They also win Flint. Let's see what's going on back at camp. So at the Money Tribe, the hidden immunity idol is still hidden. Macy's got the legacy advantage, although it can't be used. Okay, so JoJo Siwa and Omarosa get into a small fight back at the Money Tribe. Dustin Diamond and Omarosa get into a major fight, lasting impact. So this is a major fight between Dustin and Omarosa. Two folks who are already a little contentious as it is. Dustin has a major meltdown, so that's not looking good for Dustin Diamond. Anyway, individual targets. So let's see kind of what we're looking at in terms of targets. Omarosa is targeting Dustin, considers him to be a challenge liability, which is odd. Leah is targeting Mr. T as a challenge liability. Mr. T, however, is targeting JoJo, has a slightly negative opinion about JoJo, considers her a little weak. That's odd. You could say he pities the fool. Dustin Diamond targeting Omarosa, considers her a challenge liability. Tara Reid targeting Leah Remini, considers her a challenge liability. There are no group targets, and so the final targets of the show, it looks like we're going to have Tara Reid and Dustin Diamond as the main final targets. We'll see what happens, though. Back on the Power Tribe, before we go to Tribal, we see a couple of bonds. Melissa Joan Hart and Paula Dean bond slightly. It must be over their curly hair. Kel Mitchell and Trisha Paytas bond slightly as well. Still no idol found, but they're not going to Tribal. It doesn't really matter. So the Money Tribe is going to go to Tribal Council. Of course, Macy's got the legacy advantage. It can't be used. No idols are played, obviously, and so we're going to get the vote. First vote, Dustin Diamond, Tara Reid. That's one each. Dustin and Tara. So 2 votes Dustin, 2 votes Tara. Dustin. Oh, no. Dustin. 5 votes Dustin, 2 votes Tara. 3 left. 5 Dustin, 3 Tara. First person voted out of Celebrity Survivor is Dustin. That's 6 and enough. 7 votes for Dustin, 3 votes for Tara. Dustin Diamond, the tribe, has spoken. Unfortunate for you. right, so we're taking a look at the votes here. The three that voted for Tara Reid: Dustin Diamond, Leah Remini, and Mr. T, of course. Everyone else voted for Dustin Diamond. So Dustin is the first out. It's unfortunate for him. And so here's where we sit after one episode of Celebrity Survivor. Let's keep going. All right, so at the Money Tribe, nothing's going on. No alliance has been formed yet, which is logical. At the Power Tribe, however, Trisha Paytas finds the hidden immunity idol. That's pretty rad. So Trish has the Power Tribe hidden immunity idol. Still no alliances there. We're gonna go to the immunity challenge. Serpent Turf. That's where they have to lug the huge snake, 400-pound snake. Then you have to remove tiles, a number, throw it a series of just a big intense challenge where you throw rings at the end, and the Money Tribe comes away with it. They are one member down, but that didn't stop them from winning this challenge. Thinking about this team of people lifting a 400-pound snake is very amusing to me. Make your own assumptions as far as that. So the Money Tribe also wins a fishing kit with a raft waiting at camp. So in the comments or subtweet me here, which of these people is the fisherman for the tribe? Curious. All right. So Tara Reid finds the hidden immunity idol at the Money Tribe. And she's got it there. So let's see what's going on at camp. Jose Canseco and Shane Dawson have a small fight. I'll take phrases I never thought I'd say for 200, Alex. At the Power Tribe, Trish still has that idol. Nelly is really impressing the rest of the team. Dennis Rodman and Trish bond slightly and it has a lasting impact. So they have an alliance here for the Power Tribe. Melissa Joan Hart and Paula Dean, who we saw bonding last episode, they've brought Nelly into their alliance. So they have a 3-person alliance. Looking through who's being targeted, I see Nancy, there's Kel, see Paula, Nelly. So a lot of spread out things. In terms of who the Power Alliance here is targeting, it looks like they want to vote out Kel. So it's going to be an interesting tribal to see what happens, as it looks like your main 3 targets are Paula, Nancy Grace, and Kel Mitchell. All right. Okay. So Trish is going to use her hidden immunity idol that she just found. Even though, as far as I know, she's not targeted. We'll see what happens. So first vote is going to Nancy Grace. Kel, Nancy, Kel, and Kel Mitchell is the first one voted out, 8-2. So Kel is out of Celebrity Survivor. The tribe has spoken. Kel. Let's see who voted for Nancy. So Kel voted for Nancy. And who else is on the outs here? Simone Biles voted for Nancy. That's going to be tough. I wonder what will happen to Simone, because you have to think that in an individual style game, she would be some kind of a challenge threat for sure. Just going to be curious to see what happens to her going forward as we move to episode 3. Money Tribe, Power Tribe, you see them here. Both teams have 9 members left. Okay, so episode 3 kicks off, and we're going to have new tribes. We're going to be moving to 3 tribes, guys. I'm curious what that's going to mean. So, okay, very interesting here. The Money Tribe is going to be 5 former Power Tribe people, plus Jose Canseco. Also interesting that we've got 2 former pro athletes in Rodman and Canseco on this team. The Power Tribe is going to be a mix of 3 and 3. So you've got JoJo, Macy, and Ruben from the Money Tribe. The Power Tribe, Nancy, Nelly, and Simone are going to stick there. That's a good move. That's good luck for Simone, who was on the outs there. And then the Glory Tribe, we're going to get 5 former Monies: Leah, Mr. T, Omarosa, Shane, Tara Reid, and Trish. So that's going to be interesting there as well. One thing I'm noticing is that 2 of these tribes are allocated 4 women, 2 men, Power and Glory, whereas the Money Tribe has 4 men, including, like I said, 2 former athletes. This could be interesting just to see how it breaks down. The randomness of it is certainly interesting for sure. Also, want to point out that Shane and Trish are now on the same tribe, and they have that kind of complicated relationship between them. So we'll see what happens there. right, so back on the money tribe, Melissa and Paula still on the same tribe. Didn't point that out a moment ago, but of all the men, if they're on a tribe with 4 men, Nellie, their third member, not on the tribe. What are the odds? All right, on the power tribe, Simone has gone from worst to first here, guys. She has found the idol and is on a new tribe too, so great for her. And then, of course, Nelly, the only member on the power tribe of the former Power Tribe Alliance. Now, the Glory tribe, Tara still has her first camp's hidden immunity idol, which she hasn't had to use yet. So the immunity challenge, this is going to be 2 teams win immunity. The Money tribe is going to win immunity. If that makes sense, they're going to win. A tarp and has a choice between comfort items and seasonings. So the Glory tribe is going to win the ones they didn't choose. All right, so on the Money tribe, oh boy, okay. So Dennis Rodman and Jose Canseco have a major fight on the Money tribe. It has a lasting impact. Curious what that's going to mean. And then on the Power Tribe Alliance, these two move from the Power Tribe, of course, to the Money Tribe. Nelly leaves the alliance, I think, probably just because he's not on the tribe with them anymore. But it'll be curious to see what happens as he comes back. But if they all 3 make a merge, but these 2 having 6 loyalty to one another already in this alliance is pretty cool. On the Power Tribe, of course, we see that the hidden immunity idol is not currently hidden because Simone has the idol, which she found when she got to her new camp. JoJo Siwa and Nelly have a minor disagreement. However, Macy Gray and Ruben Studdard found something in common. I'm sure it's their mutual music career, so that's pretty cool, which would, confusing. Anyway, so looking at some targets, it seems like Nancy and JoJo are targeting each other because they believe each other to be challenged liabilities. So I wonder, between Nancy and JoJo, which of them is going to be, if either, getting booted tonight. Oh boy. Okay, so on the Glory tribe, they have immunity, but no rest for the wicked. Trish has a major meltdown, and then Mr. T and Trish have a minor disagreement with a lasting impact. So I'm curious what these 2 have done to one another to rub each other the wrong way as we move to Tribal Council. All right. So Macy has a legacy advantage, still can't be used. Simone has the Power Tribe hidden immunity idol. Time to vote. Nobody's going to use any idols. Simone feels pretty safe. I'm curious because, we saw Nancy and JoJo as the targets pre-game or pre-tribal. We'll see what happens. First vote is for JoJo. Next for Nancy. And Nancy Grace is voted out 5-1. And that makes pretty good sense. Nancy voted for JoJo, and then the other 5 clean sweep for the new Power Tribe as we move on to episode 4. Power Tribe down to 5. Pretty interesting there. And that also indicates that the old Power Tribe, your red bars here, they're going to be down a number. Should a merge ever happen. Not that that's a recognizable strategy. Shouldn't do that. All right, so on the Money Tribe, these 2 have been bumped up to 7 loyalty each. That's pretty awesome. For episode 4 to have a 7 loyalty alliance, Melissa and Paula both look to be in a pretty good spot. Nothing new happens at the Power Tribe. It's probably an update from Tribal, is what I would imagine. And then at the Glory Tribe, Leah Remini finds the hidden immunity idol. So 2 women on the Glory Tribe now have hidden immunity idols, Leah and Tara. No alliances there. Moving to the reward challenge. The Power Tribe is going to take reward. They win PB&J's, cookies and milk, goat level reward for sure. Pretty awesome. Money Tribe also wins a reward. They just get PB&J's, still worth fighting for. I'd probably claw somebody's eyes out if I was on Survivor for some PB&J. Immunity challenge. Owl pairs. Okay, so this is where each tribe has somebody as their caller. The rest of them are blindfolded, and they have to direct them through a maze and then work to put the balls in a table maze. The Money Tribe wins immunity. Very interesting. And so both losing tribes are going to be attending tribal as a single group. That's going to be incredibly interesting to see what happens because that means we're going to have the Power and Glory tribes attending tribal together. All right, so at camp, Melissa works hard and she's tired. So she's bushed, she's worked hard, she's tired though. All right, let's see what happens here. So Macy has the legacy advantage. Simone has the power tribe hidden immunity idol, and then the two of them have a major fight. Not looking good. Individual targets, we're looking at several here. Omarosa targeting Trisha. She does not like her. Strongly dislikes her. Pretty interesting. Macy and Simone, of course, they are fighting, so they're going to target one another. That's odd that they both have idols that are targeting each other. Trish is targeting Mr. T. Says Mr. T is a challenge liability. Leah targeting Macy. Simone targeting Leah. Lots of stuff going around here. There's no groups, so no group targets, but we'll see what happens because it looks like Simone, Trish, and Mr. T are the ones at risk. Back on the Glory Tribe, Leah and Tara both have idols. Let's see, Omarosa targeting Trish, like I said, so this is the same stuff because they're attending together. All right, so Power and Glory together at Tribal Council. Macy has an advantage, cannot be used as Tribal Council. 3 other idols are in play. We'll see what happens. Tara has the Money Tribe, Simone the Power Tribe, Leah the Glory Tribe idols. All 3 of those idols are active, and I know that Simone, at least, is in trouble. I think Leah was loosely targeted, but this group here, it's going to be hard to see what happens. I think that if you made me pick, I would say that, Trish was being targeted and Simone was being targeted, but all of these were former Money Tribe members. So these 3 could be sitting ducks. We'll see what happens. Nelly, Simone, and Trish. So we'll see if anyone is going to play their idol, and no one does. It's 1 for Trish, 1 for Simone, 1 for Trish, Simone, Trish. That's 4 for Trish, 2 Simone, 5 left. It's another for Simone, another for Trish, another for Simone, 2 votes left. 1 more for Trish will do it, and that's going to do it. Trish is voted out 7-4. The tribe has spoken. Wow. All right, so let's break this down here. Nelly turned, voted for Simone, and it looks like, that's probably the most interesting thing because that's pretty interesting too. Shane voting Trish out. But Nelly voting for Simone because those 2 former Power Tribe members on his old tribe both voted out. Just interesting. Looking at it here, JoJo, Ruben, Simone, Mr. T, Omarosa, Shane, Tara voted for Trish. Episode 5. We've got 5 on the Power and Glory tribes, 6 strong here on the Money Tribe. They are rolling. On the Money Tribe, nothing going on. These 2 still pretty loyal to each other. Melissa Joan Hart bumps up to a 7 loyalty. The Power Tribe, these 2 were beefing. Both have advantages. Nothing going on there. And on the Glory Tribe, 2 idols as well. Lots going on there. So moving to reward. Let's see. Money Tribe, again, wins reward. That is, they are loaded. They win baked goods, iced tea, and milk. And then the Power Tribe also wins rewards. They're going to get some cookies. So Glory Tribe wins nothing. Unfortunate for them. To the immunity challenge we go. The Power Tribe wins immunity. The Money Tribe wins. So that means we're going to be sending the Glory Tribe to Tribal Council. 2 idols there. We'll see what comes up there. So the Money Tribe, this is pretty interesting. These guys are all forming a huge Money Tribe alliance, probably built on the fact that they've been incredibly successful in challenges and things. And interesting that there's varying levels of loyalty there. Also interesting that Rodman is not listed here. Not the entire tribe strong. Rodman's not quite as strong as the rest of them. Nothing new on the Power Tribe. And then on Glory Tribe, of course, see what's going on here. Of course, Leah and Tara both have their idols. Tara works hard at camp and becomes tired. Individual targets, let's see what we got going on here. Mr. T and Omarosa are targeting each other because they see each other as challenge liabilities. We'll see what comes down to that as we head to Tribal Council. Okay, Tara Reid is going to use her hidden immunity idol that she got from the old Money Tribe camp, and we'll see what comes down to it. So Leah is also going to use an idol. I do not think either of them should have used their idol. Neither of them were really in any trouble, but we'll see what comes up of it. Omarosa, Mr. T, 3 votes left. 1 for Mr. T, and that's it. 3 in the coffin for Mr. T. I'm not entirely sure why either Tara or Leah played their idols, knowing that they have at least 2 votes on Mr. T. That just odd stuff. You'd think one of them would have at least saved that idol, but oh well. Of course, Mr. T voted for Omarosa, and that is going to be an interesting tribe dynamic for the Glory Tribe with the 3 of them and Shane there. Lots of interesting personalities going there. Also, again, consider, like I said a minute ago, this Money Tribe alliance with all of this tribe but Rodman. That's an interesting thing, too. We'll see what comes of that. All right, so we're going to go back to 2 tribes, apparently. New tribes are assigned going back to 2, so we're going to just have Money and Power tribes. And JoJo draws no buff and is going to have to go to exile. She's given 3 possible advantages. Extra vote, a kit with which to design a hidden immunity idol, and a challenge advantage. JoJo's going to get the extra vote, so she can use it up until the final 6. So JoJo gets an extra vote. And then looking at the tribes, I'm assuming what's going to happen is JoJo's going to take the place of whichever person is voted out here. That's my assumption. So looking at it here thus far, Simone and Nelly have been together the entire time. Tara and Shane still together. Looks like Leah and Omarosa have been together the entire time. Canseco has been on Money the entire time, and that alliance got shaken up a little bit, even though you've still got Paula, Canseco, Nye, and I believe that was all because Melissa Joan Hart and Paula Dean. That's another alliance that was split up there. Okay, so still in the Money Tribe, these 4, Steve-O as well. So these guys, kind of an odd alliance, and then this H strength. That's really strong alliance between those 2. They've got to be getting close to the merge. Is good for both of them, though. Should they both survive? On the Power Tribe. Idol's not currently hidden. Simone's got it. Nothing really new happens. We go to Immunity Challenge, and the Power Tribe is going to win immunity. Cargo Salvage. Dive in, climb onto a platform, cross a monkey bar, treading over a rope, lift heavy puzzle pieces into a sled, drag the sleds down the platform onto the finish. Then you solve a barrel puzzle. So these guys, the Power Tribe, they take the advantage. Speaking of advantage, Dennis Rodman finds the Money Tribe hidden immunity idol and then bonds with Paula Dean. Bizarre combination of people, but that, they're probably bonding over something cool. Leah, Remini, and Omarosa have a major fight. Jose and Leah have a minor disagreement. Bill Nye completely worn out, but he's not giving up. That's pretty awesome for Bill Nye. Looking at individual targets, Ruben targeting Jose, Omarosa targeting Leah because she strongly dislikes her. Jose is targeting Dennis because he considers him somewhat weak. The 2 athletes are beefing. That's interesting. Been kind of a long-term kind of story beat. Paula targeting Ruben. This alliance here wants to vote Ruben, so that could be interesting. Of course, that plays back to here. Kitseiko probably pushing for Ruben, and Paula pushing for Ruben, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens. Let's see. Macy, Gray, and Shane have a small fight. Has lasting impact, though. Money Tribe. Dennis has got the idol. Nobody doesn't stand up. He's not going to play the idol. First vote is for Canseco. One for Ruben. Another for Ruben. Another for Jose. That's 2 votes for Jose. 2 votes for Ruben. 3 left. It's another for Ruben. It's another for Jose. 1 vote left. 6th person voted out is Canseco. Oh, wow. Okay, so Canseco is out. A blindside for that alliance of Canseco, Paula, and Bill Nye. Final vote count, 4 for Jose, 3 for Ruben. Got to see this vote breakdown. Bill and Paula, yep, they each voted. And then Jose voted, but the rest of the tribe, Rodman voted against Canseco after they were feuding. Leah Remini, Omarosa, and Ruben, of course, all voted for Jose. That's a big blow. And we're down to, so JoJo joins the Money Tribe from there. Interesting for her, for sure. And this is where we sit. On the Money Tribe, the Money hidden immunity idol is not currently hidden. because Dennis has it and JoJo has an extra vote, of course. So this alliance, guys, keep this in mind. 8 strength between both of them. They're not in the same tribe. If they can both survive, they're going to be back together in the merge with an 8 loyalty alliance. Pretty good. Of course, we did see this alliance with Bill and Paula, Melissa and Steve-O from the old money tribe. They just lost Conseco, so we'll see what happens with them. On the power tribe, still same kind of alliances. Nothing big. Melissa and Steve-O together, and they've had some alliance. Here at the reward challenge, Dulcimer Stomp, they have to, let's say, build a ladder, climb the top, use a key to release a bag of balls, net sling. Okay, so they win pizzas and soda. They get a ton of pizza. That's really rad. Money Tribe wins reward, and then they use the pizza to fuel them towards an immunity win. They're not going to tribal, where they're going to send the Power Tribe to Tribal Council. Dennis and JoJo find something in common. I wonder if it's their shared advantages. And then Paula Dean, impressing the rest of the team. She probably did something nice to the pizza back at camp. Bill Nye is going to leave this alliance. Very interesting. He had the least loyalty of them. And Bill Nye has formed a new alliance with Dennis Rodman and JoJo Siwa. Incredibly interesting, because these two you saw earlier, they found something in common, and then they pulled in the scientist Bill Nye. On the Power Tribe, probably some nonsense going on. Macy Gray and Shane bonding slightly. Shane is targeting Simone Biles. He doesn't like her. Steve-O is targeting Nelly. Has a slightly negative opinion about Nelly. And then these guys together are wanting to vote out Simone. So it looks like the major targets are going to be Simone and Nelly as we get ready to head to Tribal Council. All right, no advantages played here between Macy or Simone. We'll see what happens. What's going to happen? I know Simone is at risk, and Simone Biles is going to use the Power Tribe Hidden Immunity Idol. Any votes cast against her will not count. So we know that she was a target. We know Nelly was a target. We're going to see what happens here as we read the votes. Simone does not count. Simone doesn't count. Simone does not count. Simone does not count. 4 votes. 5 negated. 6 votes negated. And the 7th person voted out, Nelly. Simone Biles kills it with a major hidden immunity out of play. Clutch, perfect timing, and gets Nelly caught. Nelly, he's going to see that replay and over again in his head. Oof, what a big play for Simone. Definitely on the bottom, though, of her tribe, so that is going to be trouble should we not come to lucky for her, it looks like episode 8, we're going to start with the merge. So we're going to merge the Money and Power tribes into the Hollywood tribe. So we are merged. I like to imagine these folks have all just scarfed down a ton of food, really enjoying themselves. We've got some alliances, though. Got some stuff going down. We've got 3 advantages. Dennis and JoJo, both, of course, of their alliance with Bill Nye. They each have advantages. And Macy Gray has a legacy advantage, and it can be used this round. Keep that in mind. Melissa and Paula back together. They are back together. 8 strength to that alliance. They're really strongly tied. Same with their alliance with Steve-O. They not quite as tight with Steve-O, but still pretty strong. And then this third alliance here, the Money Tribe alliance with Bill Nye, Dennis, and JoJo. They are still pretty tight as well. In the immunity challenge, JoJo wins immunity. They're each going to stand on a small wooden perch in a frame, bracing a wooden block on their head, keeping it on the board above them. They're having to stand on their toes. You know the challenge. Last person left with their wooden block intact wins immunity. JoJo wins immunity. She's not going home tonight. JoJo also has an extra vote. Her ally, Dennis Rodman, has also got the hidden immunity idol. Macy has got her legacy advantage that can be used this round. Leah and Omarosa, I think they previously beefed. They're bonding. Leah and Shane found something in common. Melissa and Simone have a small fight with a lasting impact. So lots of interesting things going on. Okay, so we've got a new alliance formed between Leah Remini, Macy Gray, Ruben Studdard, and Shane Dawson. That is a bizarre group of people. Shane's super loyal to this group. Curious what that means in terms of his orchestrating it. This lasting impact between them is particularly interesting. Looking at some individual targets, it looks like we've got Melissa being targeted by Omarosa. Macy being targeted by JoJo, Tara being targeted by Melissa, and then Ruben being targeted by Bill. Bill and I's got a slightly negative opinion about Ruben. Melissa and Paula are both super strong. That's 9. That's a humongously strong alliance out of 10. They're wanting to target Tara Reid. Same for their alliance with Steve-O. This alliance here wants to target Macy. This group wants to target Melissa. So it looks like we've got a big thing coming here, because if this group can blindside Melissa, that's just going to be interesting. Macy, Tara, and Melissa seem to be the targets. As we move to Tribal Council for episode 8, we've got lots of advantages. Macy has the legacy advantage that can be used this round. JoJo has an extra vote. Dennis has the money tribe idol. JoJo is immune. And it's time to vote. Nobody's going to play any advantages. See what happens. Tara Reid gets a vote. Macy. Melissa. So that's 1 vote for Macy, Melissa, and Tara. Melissa. Macy. Tara. So that's 3 votes for Melissa Joan Hart, 2 votes for Macy Gray, 2 votes for Tara Reid. 6 left on the board. It's another vote for Tara Reid. Another vote for Melissa. Another vote for Macy. So 3 votes left. We're down to 4 for Melissa, 3 for Macy, 3 for Tara. Widespread targeting here. Melissa. 5 votes for Melissa, 3 votes for Macy, 3 votes for Tara, 2 votes left. So it's going to take, if Melissa gets a vote, it's over. And it is over. Melissa got the vote. 7 votes for Melissa Joan Hart, and that leaves her alliance with Paula Deen shattered, her alliance with Steve-O shattered, and I'm curious to see how the votes have broken down here, as Melissa Joan Hart is the first member of our jury. Let's see. Bill, Dennis, JoJo all voted together for Macy, so that explains her 3 votes. Leah, Macy, Omarosa, Ruben, Shane, Simone, Tara. Tara was the one that made a lot of sense. Wow. Interesting stuff. Down to 12 on the Hollywood tribe. Hollywood tribe. This is a group of people. No one can say anything less. All right. Dennis still has the money tribe hidden immunity idol. JoJo the extra vote. Macy has the legacy advantage that she still has not used. Could have used it last round. Didn't need it though. Paula and Steve-O, they're still aligned. And then we've got the money tribe alliance too. This alliance between Bill, Dennis, and JoJo, they're all pretty strong. The Hollywood alliance here, they came through for one another, and they all voted to get out the other alliances, one of their main people in Melissa Joan Hart last episode. All right, so they're going to break into some groups here, these 2 groups, to get a reward. And, oh my word, this group has won a trip to the Marshall's Lounge with a feast of burgers. I love it. Marshalls and burgers. Can't beat it. Some interesting stuff here. We've got Leah, Omarosa, and Shane all from that alliance there. Steve-O hangs onto a pole as long as he can. That's a challenge I could see Steve-O being very good at. He wins immunity. Back on the Hollywood tribe, still got these 3 with advantages. Simone is impressing the rest of the team. JoJo impressing the rest of the team. Omarosa and Tara have a major fight. Steve-O, he's working hard. He works hard at camp. He wins immunity, but he doesn't just rest on those laurels. He's going to work hard and impress people. Hopefully get them to like him a little more. Individual targets. Wow, okay. Simone extremely despises Macy Gray. She's heard her music far too much. They're beefing. Macy targeting Simone makes sense. A slightly negative opinion about Simone though. It's not quite as heated. It's just a one-way thing here. So Paula and Steve-O are wanting to target Simone. This alliance wanted to target Macy. This group, of course, Simone. So it's going to be kind of tight. Also, don't know where Tara Reid came from. Why are we targeting Tara? I guess because Omarosa and her are fighting. So she's just kind of vaguely on the chopping block. All right. So here we sit. As it's time to vote, we know Steve-O is immune. We know JoJo and Dennis have advantages. Nobody's going to use anything, so that's 1 vote Macy. Simone, Macy, Simone, back and forth. Macy, Simone, Simone, and Macy. Still tied 4-4 with 4 votes left. Macy, Simone, 2 votes left. Macy and Simone. So that is a tie between those two. The final was 6-6. So because it's a deadlock at 12, apparently we're going to draw rocks. And Dennis Rodman draws the rock. What even? Wow. So we draw rocks at 1. That's kind of shifty. And so Rodman is out of this alliance. Goes with an idol in his pocket. He couldn't have known to play it. Oh, wow. That is a tough break for Dennis Rodman. Tough break. Okay, so Leah Remini was supposed to vote for Simone Biles but disagreed. That's interesting. I wonder what her alliance is going to have to say about that. That deadlocked the ties. Oh boy. Okay. So we're down to 11. See what happens. So Simone finds an idol, the idol for the Hollywood tribe. JoJo, of course, we've got these 3 with advantages. Paula and Steve are still loosely aligned. Bill Nye and JoJo loosely aligned. The Hollywood Tribe Alliance, it's interesting here to note, and my recording is going to cut off some, so I don't know that you'll be able to see it, but it's interesting that Shane is the only one with 5 loyalty versus the rest of the team who have 6. So that's going to be particularly interesting to see if that plays into anything, especially as Leah went against the group and voted apart from them. So we're going to split for rewards. Steve-O not participating. He can't win any rewards. Group 1 of JoJo, Macy, Ruben, Simone, and Tara, they're going to win reward. They win a picnic. Steve-O, however, finds a secret advantage at the challenge. It's a vote steal. So Steve-O gets something good. He's obviously he's very excited about it. He finds something that he can use, a vote steal. So good for him. All right, it's immunity time, and Simone Biles wins immunity. Makes good sense. Obviously, Simone, you'd think she'd be a challenge piece. 3rd separate person to win an immunity between Simone, I know Steve-O won 1 and JoJo won 1, so that's pretty interesting to see that. We will move on to what's going on back at camp. JoJo has an extra vote. Lots of different stuff going on this round. Macy's legacy advantage can't be used. JoJo and Leah have a small fight. Bill and Ruben bond slightly, and then we move Bill into... we've got a new alliance forming here. Bill and JoJo kind of incorporate Shane, Simone, and Tara into their alliance. Shane and Tara together the whole game. If you can't realize that, that's pretty interesting. Ruben targeting Steve-O. He doesn't like him. Omarosa targeting JoJo. Doesn't like her. Tara is targeting Macy. Just least they just have the worst. Steve-O doesn't like Ruben. They're targeting each other. Bill targeting Leah. So that's pretty interesting. I'm curious. This alliance here. Lots of interesting stuff going on. Macy, JoJo, and Steve-O. JoJo and Steve-O both have 1 immunity, so this would be an interesting opportunity to get one of them. If so, JoJo has an extra vote. Simone has a hidden immunity idol. Steve-O has a steal a vote. Simone has the immunity necklace, and we'll see what's going to happen here. Oh, okay. So Steve-O is going to use his vote steal power on Shane Dawson. Shane cannot vote tonight. Steve-O is going to vote twice. So it's time to vote. And nobody is going to play any idols. So Simone's not going to play an idol. And here we go. First vote is for JoJo. Steve-O. JoJo. Steve-O. Macy. JoJo. Steve-O. JoJo. Macy. 2 votes left. Steve-O and Steve-O voted out. 3rd member of the jury. Steve-O tried to steal a vote, did everything he could, but came up 1 short. I'm curious where those Macy Gray votes came from, because that could have affected this either towards JoJo or Bill voted and JoJo voted for Macy. Interesting. Okay. So with Money Tribe Alliance 2, yeah, okay. So pretty interesting stuff there. Steve-O got by the Hollywood #1 alliance. So Leah, Macy, Ruben, yep. And so Shane, of course, did not vote. So Steve-O voted for Joe, put 2 on JoJo. That is upsetting. Down to 10, episode 11. We're going to see what comes of it. JoJo has her extra vote. Macy can't use her advantage. Simone still got the idol from the Hollywood tribe. These two still pretty strong together. These folks are kind of stagnant, but that's fine. And then this alliance down here, 5 strength across the board. JoJo and Simone pretty loyal to one another in that group. Angry Chair, good reference. These two groups are going to compete for a reward. And group number 2, they're going to win the award. Omarosa, Paula, Ruben, Shane, and Simone. They get to go to a luxury resort with a meal and an overnight stay. So Bill, JoJo, Leah, Macy, and Tara, no such luck for you. Simone is going to win her second immunity. And that's pretty good for her. She stacks wooden blocks on a platform while avoiding trips. Once they're all stacked, she has to knock them over like dominoes. That's a cool reward. The final domino falls off and shatters a little piece of like pottery. All right, back at camp, Macy and Ruben bond slightly. Let's see, Bill and Simone bond slightly. So this alliance here, interesting. Bill leaves this alliance, and Bill is going to join a super alliance here with most of the tribe. Omarosa targeting JoJo, considers her to be a bit of a threat. JoJo targeting Macy. She doesn't like Macy Gray. Shane targeting Omarosa, doesn't like Omarosa. Let's see. This small group between Bill and JoJo, they want to vote Macy. This other group wants to vote JoJo. So that's curious because curious what Bill's going to do with his other larger alliance. This alliance wants to vote JoJo. This alliance wants to vote Macy. And if you'll recall, Macy's advantage is unable to be used. JoJo does have an extra vote, though. So that's going to make this super interesting going to Tribal Council. JoJo has an extra vote. Simone has the hidden immunity idol, and Simone has the necklace. It's time to vote. And is anybody going to use their advantages? Okay, so Simone plays her immunity idol on JoJo. Any votes cast for JoJo are not going to count by way of Simone Biles. So that is going to make for a very interesting tribal here. See what happens. JoJo does not count. JoJo does not count. JoJo doesn't count. JoJo doesn't count. 4, 5, 6 votes negated. Macy gets a vote. Macy gets a vote. And Macy gets a vote. 4 votes, actually. 6 canceled on JoJo. Macy and Simone beefing earlier in the season. JoJo was saved. Macy Gray sent to the jury. So Bill broke his alliance with JoJo, voting for her, but JoJo voting for Macy, along with Shane, Simone, and Tara, the Hollywood Tribe Alliance 2. So that's pretty interesting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, moving into episode 12. There are 9 left. Bill, JoJo, Leah, Omarosa, Paula, Ruben, Shane, Simone, and Tara. All right, so take a moment. If you haven't commented yet, let me know in the comments or in your comment. Leave me another comment, whatever. At episode 12, who are you cheering for? Who do you like the best? Who do you think is going to win? Who's impressed you? Just keep me updated on what you think. All right, so the idol that Simone just played is hidden. It's not in play yet. JoJo still has his extra vote, and Ruben was willed the legacy advantage from Macy Gray. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to make note of that. Macy to Ruben for the legacy advantage. All right, Bill and JoJo, even though Bill voted for JoJo, still a little loyal to each other. This alliance, odd group, pretty aligned. This alliance, JoJo's very in with this group, obviously with Simone since she saved her. This group, just a big glut of people. All right, we got three groups of 3. Let's see what happens here. The castaways are each attached to a rope that's woven through obstacles. First one to reach the end wins. So Bill, Ruben, and Tara, Omarosa, Shane, and Simone, Jojo, Leah, and Paula. Jojo, Leah, and Paula win reward, and they pick to share with Ruben and Shane. They get to go on a barbecue with their loved ones. So that is a great reward. These 5 and their loved ones are going to enjoy a barbecue together. Okay, at the Immunity Challenge, balance on a small perch while holding a buoy with 2 handles. JoJo wins her second individual immunity. Her and Simone, that's an alliance of people who are very good at challenges. We'll see what happens here as we go back to camp. Simone finds another idol. JoJo has an extra vote. Simone has an idol. Simone is impressing everybody too, so it's a big Simone episode, big Simone Biles episode. On the Hollywood Tribe, Omarosa is going to leave this alliance. That's interesting. Let's see what happens here with them. Omarosa was the least loyal of all of them. Paul is super loyal. The rest of them pretty loyal as well. Simone is going to target Leah, least connected to her. Ruben going to target Simone, likes her, but is least aligned with her. Bill targeting Omarosa, doesn't care for her. Shane targeting Paula, slightly negative opinion about Paula. In terms of the groups, Omarosa, Simone, Omarosa, Simone. It's going to come down to these 2. We'll see what happens. So, Ruben's legacy advantage cannot be used here. JoJo has an extra vote. Simone has a hidden immunity idol. JoJo has the necklace, and we'll see what happens. Knowing Simone is in trouble, I'm curious if she's going to play the necklace. She does not. So we'll see who gets the votes here. Omarosa, Shane, Omarosa, Omarosa, Simone, Omarosa, Simone, Simone. So it would take a Simone vote in order to tie. Omarosa, anything other than Simone would mean Omarosa goes to the jury, and that is what's going to happen. Omarosa goes as the 5th member to the jury, 5-3-1. I'm curious about that Shane vote. Who could that have been? Paula voted for Shane, was supposed to vote for Simone Biles, but disagreed. Not that it really would have mattered, 5-4. Just an odd vote for Shane from Paula. Not exactly sure what's going on with that, but we will see how that shakes out. I'm curious about the rest of these votes here. So the Hollywood Tribe Alliance all voted, and we are coming down to episode 13. Excuse me, sorry. 8 left, so we're going to have, I'm assuming, have 2 out, and then we'll go to the finale with 6 left in the game. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so JoJo has an extra vote. Ruben has the legacy advantage. Simone has the hidden immunity idol. These 2 still kind of loosely aligned. That's an odd, tenuous alliance, though. These 3 aligned a little more strongly. Leah and Shane seem to be pretty tight, but Shane is also in really good with JoJo, Simone, and Tara. Shane seems to be integrated pretty well throughout the tribe. Curious to see what happens there. This huge alliance here is hard to predict as well. Simone picks up her 3rd individual immunity win, holding onto a rope on a balancing board. Builds a house of cards on the end of it. That's a hard challenge. JoJo's got an extra vote. Ruben has the legacy advantage, can't be used. Simone has a hidden immunity idol. Bill impressing the rest of the team. Paula Dean's completely worn out, but she's not going to give up. Leah's targeting JoJo. JoJo targeting Leah. Shane is targeting Paula. Bill targeting Shane. Simone is targeting Ruben. So there's a lot of flip-flop, and then Simone's targeting Ruben. So this is interesting here for sure. Lots of JoJo, lots of Paula, lots of Leah. We'll see what happens. JoJo has an extra vote. Simone has a hidden immunity idol. Simone has a necklace. And Simone is going to keep everything. We'll see what happens here. JoJo, Paula, Leah. That's 1 vote JoJo, 1 vote Paula, 1 vote Leah. Paula, JoJo, Paula, JoJo, 1 vote left. 13th person voted out, 6th member of our jury. It's JoJo. Oh, devastating. JoJo, the immunity threat, cut down in her prime. That one random Leah vote. Curious where that was. What happened there? Who voted Leah? Simone, supposed to vote for Paula, but disagreed. So she went against her alignment with JoJo. Bill finally votes out his tenuous alignment with JoJo. Interesting stuff as we continue moving forward. Hollywood Tribe. 7 left. Ruben has legacy advantage. Simone has the hidden immunity idol. Alliances are a little more shaky now. 5 loyalty there. Shane and Leah, pretty aligned. Here, though, of course, Leah and Ruben have another alliance with pretty much the rest of the tribe. Simone is going to pick up a 4th individual immunity win. That's monumental for her. Starts on a tall perch where you have to get water with the bucket, pour it into the chute, and you get the key to rise. Head over to the shore, work on the block puzzle. Simone Biles wins her 4th immunity challenge. Let's see what happens. Paula and Simone have a minor disagreement. This alliance, Tara Reid leaves this alliance. She and Shane have been together through the whole game, so that's interesting. A huge loyalty alliance between Bill and Paula forms. And then Simone targeting Tara Reid. This group is targeting Tara. This group is targeting Tara. This group is targeting Shane. This group is targeting Shane. So it looks like it's going to be one of Tara Reid or Shane Dawson. Simone has got both things, and we'll see what happens. Simone Biles is going to use the hidden immunity idol on Shane Dawson. Any votes for him will not count. Let's see what happens. First vote is Shane. Does not count. Shane does not count. Shane does not count. Shane vote does not count. 4 votes for Shane negated. Vote for Ruben. For Tara, 14th person voted out. 1 vote is left. It's going to be Tara Reid. 4 votes canceled for Shane. That's the 2nd time that Simone has used an idol, not on herself, but to save an ally, canceling votes, correctly playing idols. Bill voted for Shane. Paula, Ruben, and Tara voted for Shane. Simone, Shane voted for Tara, and then Leah voted for Ruben. Was supposed to vote for Shane, but disagreed. That's all right. I guess it's kind of unfortunate for Leah, though, because that vote just kind of went stray, but that's what happens sometimes. To the finale we go. 6 are left. Bill Nye the Science Guy, Leah Remini, Paula Dean, Ruben Studdard, Shane Dawson, Simone Biles. What's going to happen here? Ruben has the legacy advantage. It can be used. This is the last time it can be used. Let's see. This alliance between Leah, Ruben, and Shane, pretty strong. Shane and Simone, loyal to one another. 2 alliances. Bill and Paula, of course, incredibly loyal to each other through 2 different alliances. Leah playing both sides of the fence, I think, is kind of interesting, though. Maybe I'm amazed. Simone is going to win immunity. She wins chicken parmesan spaghetti, garlic bread, and key lime pie. She's going to share it with Shane and Bill. Interesting. Ruben's going to have to use that legacy advantage this last round to use it. Leah and Simone bond. Shane and Simone's alliance has dissolved, though. Simone is going to be targeting Shane. After sharing the meal with him, after saving him in the last tribal, it's interesting to see that that's going to happen here. Hollywood Alliance 1 wants to vote out Bill. This alliance wants Shane. This alliance wants Shane. So it's going to be one of the guys. Looks like it's going to be one of the guys. Ruben is going to use his legacy advantage. So any votes against him won't count. Not that I expect many. It's 1 vote for Bill, 1 vote for Shane, another for Shane, another for Bill, another for Shane, and Shane Dawson voted out after being saved last round. 15th person voted out. He's the 8th member of the jury. 4-2. So wonder who voted with Shane. Shane and Leah voted together for Bill Nye. Leah was supposed to vote for Shane, but went against the alliance. So that's where we're at. Down to 5. Bill, Leah, Paula, Ruben, Simone. Nothing big going on at camp right now. Probably moving just straight to the immunity challenge, honestly. Simone wins her 5th individual immunity. Incredible, incredible performance. Bill and Simone bond. Leah's completely worn out, but she's not going to give up. Simone targeting Ruben. Likes him, but is least aligned with him. This group of these two wants to target Paula. This group looks like they're going to have to turn on themselves at this point. Going to be probably between Leah and Paula. So, first vote to Ruben, Paula, Leah, and Leah Remini is voted out. 9th member of the jury at 5. So she's voted out at 5. That means we have got an incredibly interesting final four here. Bill Nye voted for Leah. Leah voted for Ruben. Paula and Ruben voted for Leah, and then Simone for Paula. So that brings us down to these 4, which is it's interesting because these 3 have been together for a very long time and are aligned currently, whereas Simone, the immunity threat, is on the outs. So you got to think, if anybody but Simone wins this immunity challenge coming up, then she's going to be making fire. And I don't know against who, though. Strong alliance right here. And makes sense. Simone would win. She would win her 6th individual immunity. So I'm curious to see what she does. She has a major meltdown back at camp and rests to target her energy. She's going to be targeting Paula. So that's interesting because well, I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we're going to do a vote. I don't know that we're going to do fire, but that would be what I would assume would happen. No, we're going to go to a vote. Okay. Paula, Ruben. All right. So because they tied, they're going to be in a fire-making challenge. Okay. Makes sense. And Paula loses the fire-making challenge. Ruben wins fire. So that brings us down to, okay, Bill and Paula voted for Ruben. Ruben and Simone voted for Paula. So now we are at final tribal council. We are down to 3. Bill Nye, Ruben Studdard, Simone Biles. And they're going to face our jury: Dennis, JoJo, Leah, Macy, Melissa, Omarosa, Paula, Shane, Steve-O, and Tara. Curious to see what's going to happen here as we go to the votes. Back in Los Angeles or New York or wherever we're at, Bill and Ruben and Simone, they're all dressed really nice. We're ready to see the votes. 1 for Simone, 1 for Bill, 1 for Ruben. 1 for Ruben, so that's 2 for Ruben, 1 for Bill, 1 for Simone. It's another for Bill and another for Simone. So we've got 2 votes for everybody. 7th vote for Ruben. 8th vote for Bill. 9th vote for Simone. So we're 1 vote left. Who's it going to be? Ruben, Bill, or Simone? The first winner of Celebrity Survivor is Simone Biles. Simone has won Celebrity Survivor. Way to go, Simone. She wins 4-3-3 in a really tight race. Let's see what happened here. Dennis, JoJo, Leah all voted for Simone. That makes sense. Good voting history there. Leah for Simone is interesting. Macy for Ruben. They of course were beefing through the whole game. Melissa voting for Ruben makes sense because Melissa wouldn't vote for Simone. Paula voted for Bill. They were tightly aligned. Shane for Bill, Steve-O for Bill. Omarosa gave a vote to Simone as well. Very, very interesting. Fan favorite of the year, it's Steve-O, of course. Of course it's Steve-O. Why wouldn't it be Steve-O? Steve-O is the fan favorite of the year. And let's take a look at some statistics here. Simone is our winner of Celebrity Survivor. Here is where we're at. Man, Dustin Diamond, would have loved to have seen him bring some chaos. Speaking of chaos, Nancy Grace, Trisha Paytas, Jose Canseco, would have loved to have seen some of that. Nelly got put out because those 6 votes were negated. We had tons of idle negations in the Nelly vote, the Macy vote, the Tara vote. Big season. Very exciting, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Let's look at some other stats. Simone won 10 challenges, including 7 immunity wins. Absolutely ridiculous. Paula went on a ton of rewards. Simone found 3 idols, received the most votes too. So it's like they knew all along that she was trouble, but they couldn't do anything to stop her. That's incredibly interesting. Looking at the most strategic, Shane number 1, Bill Nye number 2, Omarosa number 3. Very, very interesting there as well. And then comparing that, the most strategic to the votes received, Bill only received 2 votes all season against him. Omarosa, of course, 6, and then Shane received 9. Very, very fun, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, maybe leave me a nice comment and let me know that you did. Hope you enjoy it, and comment below. Talk to you soon. If you want to see more, let me know. Thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.